Alright, so what we got here are the top 5 QB prospects, quarterback prospects of 2023. So they say. So we're just going to be looking at a few of these plays and seeing what these other teams see in them and what the scouts see in them, and to see if we can picture them doing or being successful in the NFL. And also, there's going to be some fuckery happening because it is a highlight tape of these players, so you're going to see some let-ups, you're going to see some stupid things happen. So we're going to call those out too, but we're going to also take a look at these players and see if they make sense. So we'll start off from the top, from the best to worst, just because. So this is CJ Stroud, in my opinion, probably the best out of the 5, the bunch over here. And let's see what he's working with. Alright, if it ever loads. Alright, so they got him in, this is an 11 formation right here. Well, hold on, actually, where's the tight end? Never mind, it's trips left. Wait, hold on, where's the tight end? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I see him, he's up top. I see his feet over here. So it's twins left, twins right. So they got spread. So they're in spread right now. The defense looks like they got a 5 front here, but they got 4 guys standing up, 1 guy on the nose. Looks like only 1 guy responsible for the middle. So it might be man with a hole player, but let's see how this plays out. So his first play, let's see it. The end actually got a tiny bit of pressure there, but the tackle, not such great technique. He's not really shuffling. He shuffles and he doesn't really kick back and get depth at all. Alright, so let's see how that develops. So it's one of these guys that broke open. Let's see it. Good footwork. I see his footwork. Steps into it. Doesn't even pay attention to the pressure in his face. But how is this guy? This is college, so guys are going to be wide open. I'm trying to see the defense to see. Yeah, this would resemble the NFL, guys, because guys play defenses just like this in the NFL. So a throw like this definitely can happen. He just has to keep this guy on the ground, keep him from jumping, because the guys are a little faster in the NFL, but they let up big plays all the time. So let's go to the next play now. So here, hold on, let's see here. It's a lot of people. So they go bunch trips, spread left. Looks like they're going to do a play action. They got a free man here, so let's see how he reads this. So the D end crashes, sort of, but then goes right at the QB. And he's throwing to a receiver up here who we cannot see, so we can't really tell if the matchup was won. Nice ball. I can't complain. That's definitely a nice pass. We can't see the coverage or anything, but it's a nice pass. Good footwork. Nice poise in the pocket. Beautiful ball. Lands right in his breadbasket. That's what you want to see. I mean, shoot. If he can hit an open target, he'll have a nice career in the NFL. So here we go. Play action again. Not much of a rush at all. Look at our nose over here. Kind of vacates, but he's getting doubled. So they got doubles on every side. So yeah, he had all the time in the world to make this. Now, I want to see the coverage down here. So it's loose coverage, no jam. So yeah, it's just one-on-one. Throw it up. And this, let's see. Oh, he just burns right by this guy. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's easy. Any quarterback can make that throw. I'm not impressed by that. That's just the defender just getting blown by. Since they're kids, we're not going to get on them too much, but we'll call it here now. Wide open. I don't know what this defender's doing, guys. So they run a little drag here, but what are these two guys doing? Where did this guy go? He kind of loses him. It's a nice play, though. It's a smart play by the receiver. It's more, I give this more to the receiver than the quarterback, because the quarterback can't control what this guy does. Because if this guy keeps running down the line, then this guy can chase him. But the fact that this receiver was smart enough to take it upfield, that helps his quarterback. So that's more the receiver than the quarterback. Quarterback just has to put it on him. It's good that he has the awareness to get that off, though. I'll give him that, but it wouldn't be that open in the NFL. Somebody would have caught him by now. But it's nice to see that the improvision. I'd say that. All right, let's check out a few more plays, and let's go to a few other guys. I don't know why no one's covering this. There's not much of a rush, though, guys. If you see the D-line, number 5. Actually, he almost got there. I'll give him that. And that's just a splendid catch. He does put the ball in a good spot, but his receiver makes a hell of a play on the ball. Yeah, so that's my number 1 prospect right there. He hasn't really had to run around, so people didn't know that he can move. People assumed that he couldn't because he didn't have to. But he showed in the senior game that he can move a little bit. You're not going to see any of it in Ohio State. In Ohio, he just stood like a statue and made throws, man, like this. See, that's what he did, man. Yeah, he'll definitely be fine in the NFL, man. Look at his arm. Look at the touch and the poise he has. Yeah, man. He reminds, when I see him throw, you know what who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Doug Flutie, guys. And a lot of you guys might not know who Doug Flutie is, but the way he moves in the pocket, he reminds me of Doug Flutie, dare I say, and the way he releases and throws the ball. Doug Flutie comes right to mind. I know Doug Flutie was smaller and he ran around a lot, but the way this guy throws and his motion, it reminds me of Doug Flutie. But we'll leave it off right there for him. Let's go to the next guy, who is it Anthony Hitchens? Or, no, Bryce Young. All right, we'll take a look at Bryce Young. So let's see if Bryce Young will survive. He's only 5'10", barely clears 190, so he's going to get hurt, guys. Let's face that. So let's see what he does here. Motion, left, play action. A lot of whistles. No defensive end, so that scares me. What the hell? Where's my end? Oh, there he is. Shows up to the potty late. So, yeah, Bryce is a runner. He's definitely a runner, guys. I'm sorry for the video. I don't know why I keep stopping like this. Alright, so Bryce. See, he's going to take off, I think. Yep, he takes off. I mean, in college, that looks nice, but in the NFL, that guy would have already caught you. This run looks really cool in college, but look at this. This guy stumbling on and hurt his foot on nothing. Now, Bryce is just off to the races. He's not going to have a lot of this in the NFL. He's not as big as Lamar, so he's not going to be able to just run around aimlessly and not taking hits like this. Hold on one second. Yeah, the thing about him, he's a little guy, so they're going to have to protect him. He's not going to be able to run around like Lamar unprotected as much. So, see, his default is to run away. See, he already is taking off. And right out of the gate, he reminds me of Jalen Hurts, guys. The way he holds the ball, the way he moves, the way he runs, the way he sets his feet. His comp to me would be Jalen Hurts, guys. So if he has a coach that coaches him the same way as Jalen Hurts, I think he'll be successful. But you got to make sure he stays upright. Jalen Hurts was getting hurt, and he's a bigger guy. He's a stronger guy. But yeah, I have a Jalen Hurts feel to this guy. Jalen Hurts even breaks tackles just like that, guys. It's almost like this guy watched Jalen play and emulated his game. He even runs like him, guys. This is Jalen Hurts 2.0, guys. I'm watching him move. I'm watching him play. This is Jalen Hurts, guys. Obviously, it's Bryce Young, but the way he moves, guys. Reverse pivot. Look at the way he sets his feet. Look at his posture. This is Jalen Hurts 2.0, guys. He's got a really good arm. Oh, yeah, guys. He's going to be successful. This is Jalen Hurts 2.0. We're just going to keep him healthy. That's it. If he can stay healthy, he's going to help that NFL rig out so well. He's going to win and lose people so much money. All right, let's watch one more play. We'll go to the next guy. So far, I think that's the order I'm showing. This is the order I believe that these guys will get drafted. I think this is going to be the second pick right here. This was kind of fake. Look at how he runs in. Number 30 over pursues. Like, well, number 30, what are you doing, bro? Like, this is on 30. 30, got to go to inside shoulder. Inside shoulder. He goes outside shoulder when there's someone outside already. That was just stupid. If anything, let him split you. Don't let him go to the left. Ay, ay, ay. It's like football 2.0. This will be a better angle to see this. Look at 30. 30, all he had to do is come this way. And he went inside. Like, come on, bro. Look at right here, guys. I'm going to pause it right here. It didn't let me pause where I wanted it because it's a little delayed. Maybe it'll let me now. I'm going to pause right there. So see right where he is right here? This guy needs to approach this way and wait here. Because all this guy can do is go up the middle. That's it. And then you dive at his legs. But if you go all the way in here, now he stops his feet, spins, and he has the whole inside. And that's exactly what happened. Ay, ay, ay. That's football 1.0. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, he's Jalen Hurts, guys. The way he throws this ball, obviously the receiver is wide open. He'll never get this look in the NFL, not as much as now. That's a big receiver. It's going to be harder for him, but guys, this is Jalen Hurts 2.0. And the first guy we watch for his comp is Doug Flutie, guys. In my opinion, that's his comp. And Doug Flutie had a good career in the NFL. And we learned that this guy, he could run around too. Stroud can. So Stroud, but he didn't have to do it in Ohio State. He had no reason to. But in the NFL, he's going to have to run around a little bit. Even Brady had to run a little bit. So this is Will Levi, guys. I think he'll go number 3. I'm not sure to who. Well, we can speculate, actually. Let's speculate. So NFL, whoops. Let's go cap tracker because that's usually how everything's laid out. Or what's draft order? We can do that. Let's go draft order. Draft order. Draft order. All right, let's see. Whatever. All right, let's see here. So yeah, I think C.J. Stroud goes to Carolina, and then he beats out Andy Dalton, I think. The Texans will get Bryce Young, I believe. Arizona, they're not going to get a quarterback. And then Indy is going to get Will Levi. Or actually, Richardson, actually, because he can move around. You need someone that can move around to be over there. I think Anthony Richardson is going to go to the Colts. Because Will Levi, let's watch his right now. Let's see what he looks like. And then after we watch the tape, then we'll speculate the rest of that. But let's see this guy play a little bit. Let's see how he moves. Let's get a feel for him. Huh. Whoa, the way he moves, guys. I'm trying to think right now. Hold on. The way he's moving right now. Let me see this again. The way it's someone. Who am I thinking of right now? The way he looks right there and the way he just threw that. Who does he look like? I got to see a few more plays, but there's a player in mind that I'm thinking about. I don't have a name that comes to mind that looks just like that when they roll out and throw. Because every player has a comp. Because every player idolized somebody or took pieces from somebody and they play like them. Because that's what we do. We're human. So let's see. I need to see some more plays to give him a comp. Huh. Let me see that again. Who's his comp, guys? Like, I'm really trying to think about this. It's kind of... Give me a second, guys. It's making me, I froze a little bit. Come on. I'm gonna restart it. I'll exit and I'll restart it. Because Will Levi, man, he looks like... I'm trying to think. He looks like somebody that I know. That we all know. I'm just trying to think. Who does this guy look like? It's not Tanner. I dare I say, guys. I don't want to say his name and then people be like, yeah, Roy, you're out of your mind. But I almost want to say Drew Brees, guys. The way he moves. Hold on one second. Let me look a little bit more. Nah, it's not Drew Brees. You know who it is? Let me see another throw. Because he is standing up tall. Because Drew Brees does this thing with his chin and his head because he's trying to look over the line because he's short. He had a little bit of Drew Brees in him in that one backdrop or drop back. Right here. You know what? You know who his comp is, guys? Phillip Rivers. That's who I'll give this guy a comp to. This is Phillip Rivers 2.0. That's who it is. Go take a look at Phillip Rivers right when he came out of college, NC State. He looked just like this, guys. That's who it is. This is Phillip Rivers 2.0. And we know he had a good career. Look how he stands tall. And he flings that thing. Yeah, this is Phillip Rivers, guys. 2.0. So, alright, guys. So, that's... I think this is a Phillip Rivers type player. He doesn't really run around, but he's athletic enough to get to the edge and make plays. Phillip was never a fast guy, but early in his career, he was always fast enough to just get out of the way. See how he gets out of the way there? But the way he runs isn't Phillip Rivers. I'm talking more the way he throws. Like, he's actually can move a little bit, guys. He's gutsy. You know what, guys? Dare I say, he runs like John Elway, too. And he has a little bit of... Alright, so he has a little bit of Phillip Rivers, a little John Elway in him. I can see the John Elway. Oh, yeah, and a little Steve Young, guys. I see all three in this guy. So this guy's going to be good, guys. He's got a little Steve Young in him, a little John Elway, and a little bit of Phillip Rivers. Those are three good guys to have in you. I see a little bit of all three in him, guys. Like, obviously... It's fake football, obviously it's rigged and scripted, but I'm talking, you know, just looking at him, looking at his footwork, the way he plays, not looking at anything else, the way he moves, his mannerisms, that he has all three of those guys in him, guys. So that's what I'll say for him. So his comp is those three guys. The most, though, I'd say he has more of Steve Young in him than anything else, guys. I'd say Steve Young more than anything else. So yeah, so those are the... Even though Steve Young was a lefty, you still can see it in him. The way he moves, the way he runs. Oh yeah, the way he evades. Absolutely, guys. Yeah. Alright, oh yeah, this for some reason shut down on us. Now we're gonna look at Anthony Richardson, guys. And we're gonna see what his comp possibly might be. Go widescreen. Let's see here. Come on. So we got motion on in. Let's see his comp, guys. Let's see how he moves. Hands it off. Backs off. Let's see. Huh. Whoa. Who does he look like? It's not. It's definitely not Cam Newton. Let's see how he does this. Wow, he's actually a stronger kid, guys. But we gotta see how he throws it. As a runner, I don't have a comp yet. I'm trying to think. Huh? He didn't throw that? Wow, he's actually pretty cool with that. But he's wide open, of course. Huh. Let's see, though. I don't know. I want to say he's a poor man's... Hold on, let me see this play. I don't know, man. Because he's not, like, as fast as Lamar, but he's got, like, the nose for the end zone. He's got the wherewithal. I just don't know. He doesn't have that kind of Lamar quickness. Like, look at how, like, Lamar would have already been in by now. But then again, we're not in full speed. In full speed, I'd actually like to see that play in full speed to see what he looks like. Because we're in half speed. Half speed is going to look slow with anyone. Let me see something here. Let's see this. I don't know. I could see a little Lamar in him. Maybe a little Kyler Murray. A bigger Kyler Murray I see in him. Yeah, he seems like a bigger Kyler Murray. Because Lamar, man, there's only one Lamar. You can't be comparing people to Lamar. Yeah, this is Kyler Murray, guys. You see how he's jumping. But he actually stayed in the pocket. But he's still, the way he throws the ball is Kyler Murray, too. He's just a bigger Kyler Murray, in my opinion. Well, that guy just destroyed him. Oh, my God. Alright, let's see a few more plays. But yeah, he reminds me of Kyler. If you had to tell me, pick someone. Decent arm, though. I don't think he has a nice an arm as Kyler. Kyler is a gifted thrower. Like, a lot of us don't see it because he runs around a lot, but he's gifted at throwing the football. This guy, I don't think he's as gifted. His motion's not conventional. It's a little weird the way he throws it. Watch it. See, he's like, it's almost like side to the side and cockeyed. And see that one's a little underthrown. His arm's not as good as Kyler, but he moves very well. And he knows where to go with the football. He's just not as accurate. So a guy like this would have to go somewhere where it's already ready for a running type quarterback. See, like that wasn't really a good throw. He really hung that up there. In the NFL, that's picked off. So yeah, to me, he's a worser Kyler Murray. I don't think you can build a franchise around him. He's not that at all. See, there's no pressure in his face. With no pressure, let's see where he throws this. With nothing in his face. Underthrows it a little. No, actually he threw that on line. It's a good throw. But he had no pressure in his face. If someone hits him in his mouth, is he still going to make that throw? That's what we don't see. They're showing us a lot of clean pocket throws. See, another clean pocket. It's hard to say right here what this guy is going to be. A lot of these guys, clean pockets every time. It gets right by him. Yeah, this is Kyler Murray 2.0, guys. I think he throws just a little bit more than Kyler would. And he's bigger, obviously, you can tell. I think Kyler is quicker. And maybe a little faster, but like I said, he's a worser version of Kyler. You can build around Kyler, he's just immature. So we'll leave that there. Alright, let's look at the last prospect here. Mr. Hendon Hooker. Let's see, Mr. Hendon Hooker. We want the shorter video over here. Whatever. Alright, let's see this guy. Why is it? Oh, yeah, I hate when it does that. I already had it half speed, and for some reason, it shut the page down and restarted. Alright, let's go. So let's see this guy move around. Let's see what he looks like. That's just terrible defense. Like, I don't know how this tackle isn't made, but okay. So it's just a 5-yard hitch. So let's go to the next one. Don't really learn much from that. I want to see deep passes. I want to see pressure throws off platform. I want to see his form. I want to see how he runs. Looks like he's a pocket guy. He had no inclination to run at all. Hung his guy out to dry. Luckily, the guy didn't take a hit. Alright, we mostly want to see these throws. I'm trying to see what this guy looks like. Alright, so he has all the time in the world. Guy fell. I see him. He fell. Well, he's running to his left and threw to his right. That was a beautiful throw, but the guy did fall down. I still can't really get a comp for him because the last few throws, nothing in his face. Still not really. Oh, he floats this one in the air. This is like a rainbow ball. The DB just falls down. That was weird. I can't really rate that. That pass was just weird looking. He just floated that in the air and got lucky almost. It's a decent throw. I don't know who to compare him to. I'm having trouble comparing him to someone. The last two guys, I'm having trouble comparing them. Dare I say though, you know who he reminds me of? And it's gonna sound cliche, but he reminds me of Vince Young. Vince Young wasn't a great starter in the NFL, but he had a winning record before he obviously never got his chance again. But he was able to have his mark in the NFL. Yeah, this guy reminds me of Vince Young, guys, if you guys remember him. This is Vince Young 2.0 in my opinion. He has a little sidearm release almost. Not too many guys have that. I'm trying to see if any of these guys are like Mahomes, but I'm not seeing any of that. Yeah, this guy is definitely like a Vince Young, guys, the way his motion is, because he doesn't have a fluid motion. It's very hitched and weird. I don't know. I just don't know. Vince Young's was the same way. Like, you just couldn't rely on it, but like he was a good player, a great athlete, but you just don't know. So yeah, I would say his comp is Vince Young, and he's definitely the worst out of the five. Like, I'm not saying he's bad, but look at how long this ball's in the air for. Guy had to slow down for it. So yeah, I mean, but Vince Young had a better arm. Like, let's be honest. But this guy his comp is Vince Young though, I'd say. So let's speculate where I think these guys would go. Stroud would go to the Panthers, I think. I think the Panthers would be smart. I mean, they can go Bryce Young too, either or. I don't think they can lose either way. But I think Carolina has a better O-line than the Texans, so Bryce Young would be better off in Carolina. But I think Carolina is going to go with the bigger, stronger pocket guy. But then again, that's what they've had, and it hasn't worked. Maybe they go scrambler and they go Bryce Young. So there's that. You know what, guys? Yeah, I'm going to go. I think Stroud goes to the Panthers. Then I see Bryce Young going Texans. And then the Colts are probably going to get that Levi guy, Will Levi, in my opinion. And then, let's see. Then the Falcons. Falcons will probably get Richardson, because they still need a quarterback, guys. Assuming they don't get Lamar over there. And then the last guy over there, Herndon, he's probably going to end up... Let's see. He might end up... It's going to have to be the Titans. Because the Jets, if they don't move up, that means they got Aaron Rodgers. So if the Jets can't get Aaron Rodgers or Lamar, look for the Jets to move up in the draft. Because they're in a spot where they need a quarterback. They have a good team, but they need a quarterback, or they're gonna be screwed. So that's what I think, guys. And maybe we'll do the running backs next. But other than that, guys, watching, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.